going on here?
Thinking about my future.
There we go.
Yeah, your future's another set.
Previously, Evan and I trained like superheroes. Now we're back and we're getting abs.
I gained some inches on my shoulders, on my biceps. I did have a little bit of abs showing, but it wasn't like raging six-pack. So this time I'm really excited to see how far I can go.
I think nutrition is gonna be way more strict. Changing my eating habits was hard the first time around. I can't even imagine what it's gonna be like now.
So our trainer, Steve Zim, he was great. He taught us everything we need to know about fitness.
We're going back to him to get ripped again. Abs, core muscles. I think it's gonna be hardcore.
Hi, I'm Steve Zim, and we're here in my gym at Tighter You Fitness Studio in Culver City. For the next 6 weeks, I'm gonna help Kelsey and Evan get their dream abs. This time is gonna be 7 days of workout. 2 of the days are just cardio.
I was kind of hoping it'd be very similar to last time. We took it a step up.
You gotta put your time in. It's gonna be at least 20, 25 minutes of abs every time you come in. We're gonna have to do full workouts too.
Okay.
This isn't just abs.
Right.
It's part of the story.
Right.
We've got everything's got to fit into place. When it comes to abs, you got to think of it in 4 parts. We've got upper, middle, lower, and sides. Everybody likes the muffin top an ab where they just hit a lot of crunches. Well, that squeezes everything down. We're going to learn to open everything up. Very important that we teach you how to control your abs and lean them out and not bulk them up. And we don't just do sit-ups without weight. You need to add weight. You add weight to everything else we do in the gym. Why don't we add weight to the sit-up? With Kelsey, what we're trying to achieve are the 11s. She doesn't want to overdevelop the muscle in her stomach, but she wants to have that nice line that separates. She's got a flat stomach, but she wants to take it to another level. With Evan, he wants to get those cut abs where you go, wow, boom, boom, boom. And that is a different kind of workout. And with Evan especially, he's gonna use a lot of weight on his abs. Abs are 3 layers of muscle. People don't realize that. So we have to really work it as if you would work another muscle. We use the Hollywood Subs, BCAAs, and melatonin. This keeps your body from cannibalizing muscle. When we're dieting really hard, a lot of times what happens is muscle starts to break down. We can't have that happen. The melatonin helps you sleep deep. The deeper you sleep, the more recovery you get. You're rejuvenated, you're ready to go again. This is the way we do abs. Let's get to it.
By the end of the first day of training, Steve straight up told me, we're gonna have to stop here because you're not gonna be able to get out of bed tomorrow.
We continue going, you won't even be able to feel your abs tomorrow. You'll be like, oh, uncle. So.
And I was like, Steve, we've done this before. Like, it's not gonna be that bad.
Oh my God, I can't move.
So yes, the first week was painful. Again, I literally rolled sideways out of bed.
Steve really challenged me the first week. I was feeling like hot, fiery ants all over my abs.
And I thought all the exercise for the abs would be similar to the ones we did before. Breathing is different, stretching is different. We would add weights. He made me do a lot of crazy exercises. It was like doing a circus.
Giggling's hard when your abs hurt, and I giggle a lot. Can you tell? What if I go out, like have some wine and like a meal with my friends one night? Is that gonna ruin it?
I swear to you, if you drink, tomorrow they won't look the same.
Just in one day.
In one day. You'll bloat. It's really important that you stick to the food, you stick to the water, you stick to everything I give you, because otherwise we're not gonna see what you wanna see. I'm not really sorry, I'm just being honest. To get abs, you have to be really tight on your nutrition. No processed sugar. Sugar is our #1 thing. We want to keep our carbs to vegetables and fruits. Water is your #1 best remover of fat from your body. We have to drink water. We want to keep our proteins up. We want to make sure we're eating enough calories that our body is not losing muscle, but it is tearing down fat. Because when you go so low, your body starts to eat its own muscle. And when you eat the muscle, it's not going to develop into a 6-pack. All we're doing is going to get you tiny. Do not starve yourselves, please. Then you're not going to make good muscle.
I knew that diet is the way you can mess up getting abs.
Food is very precious. All the food that I didn't finish, all the snacks I hesitated to eat. And I never knew I was gonna miss the smell of alcohol. You know, a lot of people hate the smell of alcohol. It smelled so good. What is happening to me?
So last night I had a dream that I kept eating these Airhead Extremes. I'm having dreams about my diet.
And there were so many company events that were happening. There's always booze, there's always cheese, there's always snacks. How's that pasta?
So good, Evan. Are you sure you don't want one? Can I eat or drink anything at this event? No, the answer is no. The answer is no. It's absolute crap. The social aspect was really difficult. It's really hard when all of your friends are enjoying meals together and you want to participate and they all look at you like you're crazy.
Why are the best things in the world the worst for you?
Ah, I hate this diet. So it's week 3 and unfortunately I injured my ankle. It's been in pain for the last 3 days and hard to use. My body wasn't looking as fit as it had been before. It felt like they were backtracking and I was getting really frustrated. And Evan's allowed to eat brown rice, so I thought I was allowed to eat brown rice, but our diets are different because the results we're looking for are different. So I kept kind of minimizing what I could eat to the point where I got really frustrated in the middle because all I was eating was grilled chicken with nothing on it and broccoli. And that was it. That was all I was eating. I'm going insane.
Kelsey is going through a period where she's getting stuck on her food, she's not feeling good about herself, she hurt her ankle, her abs, they look good. She hasn't done the cardio, so she has a little layer. It's more puff, it's not really fat. She's depressed about that. We went over a whole new food thing, we revamped her, we're getting her excited, and we're gonna figure out another way of doing cardio. Until her ankle's better, we're gonna use the row machine and other things to use her upper body so that we don't get her stuck. What Kelsey's going through happens to everyone, I promise you. Don't go crazy, really start to think.
Slowly but surely passed by that plateau. It's easy to look at yourself in the mirror every day and not see the progress and to get frustrated.
For me, progress was a lot better. By 3rd week, maybe, started seeing abs on my body and it was crazy. Everything was going smoothly. My diet was good, exercises were good, I was getting enough sleep until I find out I was losing weight. And because I started at such a low body fat, it's not ideal for me to lose weight because if I'm losing weight, that means I'm losing muscles. And I kind of freaked out because I really did not want to shrink.
With Evan, what we're noticing is he's coming down maybe too quick. We have to say, whoa, let's slow down a second. What do we need to look at? Maybe we should add 100 calories to your food. Maybe we should come down a little on the cardio. You have to self-adjust as you're going on because I don't want you to do it at 100 miles an hour. A lot of people, they eat very little once again, they do too much cardio, and yes, we see the abs, but yes, the muscle starts to go away. We wanna make sure his proteins are at a high level so we don't break down the muscle. It's so important.
So finding the middle ground where I'm not eating too much, but not starving myself was very difficult for me. Thankfully, as the time went by, I figured out what to do and I stayed on the right track.
Week 5, I was planning some cosplay. I decided that I was going to wear a crop top. Like walking around with your midriff exposed was scary. I've been working so hard, I wanted it to look good, and I got pictures back and was super surprised that my abs were showing. And it was so crazy. All of my friends like blown away. It's one of those things where sometimes you have to step back and you don't see the progress, but when your friends don't see you for a little while, they see the progress. I am changing, my body is changing. I'm working hard, doing the proper diet that's healthy and getting the results.
I was so excited for the final day because 1, I get to eat fried chicken again, and 2, I was eager to find out how much I changed.
I was so anxious about the results because of how I had the plateau and I had the injury. I didn't feel like I had done enough, like I could have done better.
You look good to begin with. Let's get realistic. We absolutely got the 11. We didn't want to make him too muscular because that's not what she was looking for.
I like that we can see your like oblique.
Yeah, this is crazy. I just get used to my own body. All the changes were so small, but they all build up into this great thing. Just sometimes you gotta look back and think, wow, look how far I've come. You gotta keep perspective. It's really easy to start losing perspective on your growth and your change and getting hard on yourself. It's easy to get discouraged.
Just like you, I had a flat stomach when I first started, so I was kind of afraid that what if I don't get it at all? But
there it is. Oh my God.
Wow.
It's 8-pack.
8-pack.
You got the 8-pack, Evan. You got 2 bonus.
Not only did you get your abs, but your serratus came in, which is the checkerboard up in here. So in a guy, it's different because you want to set up the pecs and the serratus into the abs.
Evan, you should be so proud. Look at that core muscle.
I just totally forgot how I looked before then. Seeing that side by side, I was completely mind blown. I was really happy to see how much I achieved. And I'm also really glad I didn't get any smaller, because getting smaller was my biggest fear throughout this whole training.
It really hit me that this journey that's been very personal to me is going to be put on the internet, and people are going to look at my body and be able to judge me, and you have to be really confident and really secure with your body in order to just put it out there and be like, this is all the hard work that I've done to my physical self. Can you see it? And seeing the results and celebrating all the hard work that we'd put in for 6 weeks made it all really worth it.
And this was all just mental game. You know, a lot of people, when they go to gym, after they go to gym, they would think like, oh, because I went to the gym, I deserve a pizza for dinner. You will not go far with that mentality. This is not enough. No, this isn't healthy enough. That exercise wasn't hard enough. That's the kind of mentality I had throughout this training. This isn't something you can teach someone. And I think that's why it's so important to have self-control.
Everybody is different. Not everybody's gonna get the same results. And when you do it at home, just know that you're gonna get different results. But if you work hard, you're gonna be the best you. The best part of my job, honestly, is that you feel comfortable in your own skin. And when you're that comfortable, you feel empowered. When you feel empowered, there's nothing that's gonna stop you.